Coming up, I eat a tasty treat,
American eclair,
correct disposal of the aftermarket radio, I break Cammisa's car,
press stop. Right. What the what did I do?
and truly stunning views.
Alright, we are on our way to Santa Barbara. We have 4 people in the car.
Welcome back to the final episode of the US Special with what is now a slightly less broken BMW E46 M3. To recap, while on the vacation in the States, I bought this bucket in Salt Lake City, Utah, and with the help of this truly amazing community and support from Bima World that's been impeccable with part supply, we did a bunch of repairs on the car and completed a 700-mile journey from Salt Lake to Los Angeles. Now we're heading to my old stomping ground, Santa Barbara.
I'm so excited to be back here. There's BMW of Santa Barbara. Used to buy parts over there. This is our Airbnb. An old cottage or something. It's cozy. Nice living room. Nice backyard. Oh, I like this.
I've mentioned this before, but for those that are new to the channel, I used to live and work in Santa Barbara. It would take me far too long to explain how much this place means to me, from meeting the love of my life there to the beginning of my second love, broken BMWs. I bought my first Beamer there, a 2002 E39 530i. Having had no clue how to change the oil back then, it's the car in which I learned many things, where I discovered my passion, and where my hobby started getting out of hand. I started buying, fixing, and selling BMWs, all of which led up to where I am today, and thanks to all of you watching, I'm doing what I love for a living. Anyway, here's a little montage of my favorite place on earth, Santa Barbara.
And I needed laughter, I feel rain, and then I saw her face.
Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Good morning. It's finally me, myself, and I. Today we're gonna do some work on the car, but first we're gonna go to the Junkyard here in Goleta, see if they have an E46 on the lot, and if they do, hopefully we can find a head unit, original radio, so I can swap that out. And also I'm gonna go to O'Reilly's, grab some parts to fix the taillight. Looks like it's going to be another beautiful day in Santa Barbara, as it pretty much always is. First, 7-Eleven, coffee, and a donut. It's actually good. So these past couple of days have been really chaotic. I didn't do much filming per se, because I was enjoying the time with my friends. I mean, being back here after 5 years, it's trip down the memory lane for me, wherever I turn. And I miss this place so much. I could move back here tomorrow and it would be like I never left. 90 bucks for a full tank. Yeah, the fuel is expensive. I mean, it's still cheaper than in Europe, but... So yesterday we drove the car in the mountains to see the beautiful view of Santa Barbara, and it feels great. On the back roads, in the turns, the suspension is beautiful, really, really fun car. The engine, I love this engine. It revs beautifully, it's torquey, it always has power. Beautiful, beautiful to drive, masterpiece of an engine. Sound, terrible, awful, horrible, horrible. It's just, I've never expected it to sound like this. I did drive E46 M3 before, but I guess I didn't pay close enough attention. But this sounds like it has a really bad muffler delete and a 4-cylinder Honda engine under the hood or something. I just don't like it. So if I were to keep this car, different exhaust would have to be done almost immediately. Because I love revving the car, I love hearing the engine, but this is unacceptable. And carbon intake, that would definitely have to go in this car to get that crazy intake noise. Anyway, now we're going to the junkyard here. I think there are, last time I remember, 2 or 3 of them, and I remember using one of them to get parts for E46 exactly, actually. My old ZHP steel head, auto recycling. I think that might be it, actually. All right, I'm gonna park and walk inside and see if they have what I need. All right, they actually have a couple of E46s on the yard, and the guy just hooked me up with this. These are clips, but don't tell anyone. They don't usually sell that for this trim here. And they have the radio with the CD and whatever, just the stock one. I wanna get this out and put the stock one in, 80 bucks. So now waiting for them to pull it out and give it to me, because this is not pick and pull. American Eclair. Oh, that's good.
I'll be right back with the radio, okay?
Cheers. Nice guy, Fredo. His cover for the screw here is missing and it's driving me nuts. I wanted to grab that as well, but we couldn't. The car is all the way on the top. What a beautiful day. Every single day here, it's beautiful weather-wise. I dread when I think that I'm gonna go back to shitty winter in Germany. I love Germany, but I hate the winters. It's so cold and miserable. Thank you. Yeah, so that's the one, right?
Yeah, double check it and make sure it's all there.
BMW Business CD. That'll work.
Good
Cheers.
shit, bro.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye.
I'll watch your videos, all right?
Thank you. Bye. Stock radio. Now I'm gonna head to O'Reilly's so I can buy some supplies to try and fix the rear taillight, and then I need some stuff for the front brakes. The engine revs beautifully. O'Reilly's. Just grabbing some stuff. Got a steel brush, paper towels, cleaning wipes. Trying to find paste for the brake pads. And then if I can find some crimp connectors. They have everything here. All right, got the supplies here. Oh, E39. That was a beautiful E39 530i. About the best car you can buy daily here. All right, let's swap out the radio first. Take this trim off. Screw. I just hope they didn't chop up the connector in the back. If they did that, then I'm not gonna be able to replace it. This is not a BMW screw. Wonderful, wonderful. Look at this shit. Before I do anything, let's connect the new unit and see if this thing actually works. All right. Yes.
It's these.
De un actual song, plano mental,
Yes.
pero que incluso son
Pero. And the radio sounds, well, the speaker sounds so much better with the proper head unit. How do we get rid of this? So I only need 2 components here. This is for the microphone. Let me just show you this mess here. Look at that. So many wires and crap, and we only need this connector and the antenna connector, nothing else. Oh, yes. Chop, chop. Yes. There we go. Just chuck it up there. Don't need that. Climate controls back in. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Guess don't need that anymore. So these are the clips for the trim here. Through there. Are the clips different? Oh well, the clips are not the same. At least we fixed the radio part. This is so much better. Garbage. So I did some Googling last night, and apparently burnt ground wire on E46 taillight is a common issue. The thickness of the pin is too small, so you can't handle the power, electricity, and then it burns out this connector here. I don't have a different pin, I have a different connector. This is probably good, but I'm gonna trash it anyway because I have a new one and that pin looks really ugly. So I'm gonna cut the ground here, extend it. I have crimp connectors here, and then I'm gonna connect it directly to the board here, the ground, which is pin number 1, 2, 3, 4. There was actually a recall for this, so you could take care of this for free. Some fresh wire. All right, I'm gonna test it with the old one. Still doesn't work. This is the brand new back part of the taillight from BMW World. And we're gonna try that now. Yes, finally! And the light on the dash is finally off. No errors for the taillight. So both of the turn signals are now working as they should. Let's see, parking lights, positive. The brake lights should work as well. Although I can't see, but yeah, you tell me. Here's what I've done to make this work. I cut the ground wire here on the connector, then I crimped it here and extended it, and then just connected it directly to the ground plate on the, well, whatever this is, the back of the taillight. And now it works as it should, and it's not gonna burn out again. I'm gonna try and extract that ground just so it's not sticking out of there, but nice and easy fix. This is the toolkit that I bought on Amazon, the cheapest one I could find. I think it was 80 bucks, and it has, well, there's a lot of stuff in it. Honestly, for 80 bucks, not too bad. Job's a good one. And now we have fully functional turn signals. So lights on, no errors on the dash whatsoever. 144,000 miles and going strong. I'm at the friend's house downtown Santa Barbara, and now we're gonna try and fix this door because it doesn't lock, and that's quite annoying. So I need to remove this door panel, replace this broken speaker cover, and I have a used door lock actuator because I think that's what the issue is. Since we have 4 people on board and there isn't a lot of space, I had to get creative with storage. So here's the used door lock actuator and brake pads. See? Nice compartment there. That's the window out. Let's put this somewhere where we can break it.
While the actuator was bad, that didn't fix it entirely, as the GM or general module was also faulty. Unfortunately, that's not something I could fix while on the road with limited time.
For now, I'm just gonna replace this speaker hole, speaker cover, and put all of this back together. So I didn't put the thing here on purpose because if someone presses that, then it's going to permanently lock the doors. All right, we'll pick this up later. I'm back. I went to see my old boss, a legend. Had dinner, and now we're gonna replace the front brakes. Tomorrow we're going for San Francisco, and I have space where to put them in the car. And they have gotten a lot better than before, but they're still vibrating under braking. So I wanna replace the front brakes and just have that completely sorted. That's my old one.
It is.
This is my old breaker bar that I left here. Nice. Put that underneath the car. There it is. Okay. It's the brake pad. The second brake pad. We're not gonna hang the caliper by the hose. I'm gonna put it on the side. Yeah. Do you have a hammer? Or a tool?
I think those are all yours.
I think that's all mine, yeah. Because when I left, I gave all my tools to Atsa. Had some good tools back in the day. Well, not really, they were the cheapest tools. Anything is a hammer if you know how to use it properly. Oh! Challenge accepted. You can. So these are the new parts. Brake pads from ATE and Zimmermann brake discs. They are side specific. This is left and this is right. All supplied by Bima World. Of course, Zimmermann discs are coated. Brake cleaner. Few love taps. Perfect. I apologize for the quality of the video. GoPro isn't that great in low light conditions. But don't worry, when I come back, I'm buying a brand new camera. Brake grease. So we have this thing. I'm going to use old brake pads and push the piston in. Brake fluid reservoir cap is loose. That's it. Compressed. Lube up the pads. Caps. There you go. That's one side done. Now I'm going to copy paste on the other side. So this here is a very common issue on E46 M3 and E39 M5. This is electrochrome rear view mirror, and they have fluid inside which leaks over time, and it can actually make a really big mess in the interior and ruin everything underneath it. Someone messed around with this one because I think the front glass is gone and it's not, the fluid is not there. So I bought a replacement mirror. So I want to take this out and restore this function. Like that. And then this is our workbench, so I'm gonna try and open this up. Oh, it's missing this. Oh, I see. Fortunately, we cannot fix this because someone was playing with this and they actually removed the entire motherboard here, like a small electrical circuit where this stuff plugs in, and then you solder 2 wires on the side and it's gonna work as it should. I have a brand new one here. So I'm just gonna pop that in there because it's clean, but it's not gonna have the electrochrome function. Bummer. I don't know why someone would do that. Why would you throw away the circuit board? Doesn't make sense whatsoever, but that's what happened. So we're just gonna put this in, and then whoever ends up with this car, I'm gonna tell them that they have a brand new mirror in here if they source a used one that's not in good condition. But just gonna pop this in, at least it'll be nicer to look at. All right, it's 10:30 in the evening. We still need to do the valve cover gasket and spark plugs, but there's no way I can do that now. I'm gonna be here all night. So we're gonna save that for San Francisco, and I'm gonna do that with Jason. That should be fairly fun. Good night, and I'll see you in the morning. All right, we are on our way to San Francisco. We left Santa Barbara about an hour ago, and we are currently on 101 heading north up to San Luis Obispo. Then we're gonna take a left turn to Morro Bay. We're gonna have, well, lunch there, and then we're gonna take Pacific Coast Highway all the way up to Monterey. We're gonna stop at Big Sur and a few Vista points. In San Fran, we're gonna stay with Jason Cammisa. You might know him. He's a small automotive journalist. And quick update on the car. The brakes work wonderfully now. There's no more wobbling or shaking when I brake. But something is up with the convertible rooftop. You can probably hear it already, but the wind noise is absolutely unbearable here. And this is even with me putting duct tape on the section where the roof meets the frame. and it's still super noisy. I don't know what happened because I don't think it was like this when we were driving from LA to Santa Barbara, so something is messed up here. Other than that, I think everyone is hating the car. It's way too small for all of us. Next time I'm getting a 7 Series. Already cracked that fog lamp. This road is something else. It's difficult to show it properly on camera, especially for me since I don't have a lot of equipment and another man to film while I'm driving, but this is one of those roads that you have to drive before you die. It is a slow drive, but it is a beautiful, beautiful drive. Well, welcome to San Francisco. We are 19 minutes away from Jason's house. Oh yeah, there's a stupid electric Golf in front of it, so that's it. That's his whip.
Stunad.
One of them. Wait, is this where Adam Sandler lives?
No, he's right there.
Oh, crushing disappointment.
What'd you say? Crushing disappointment? Yeah.
How's it going, man?
Good.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. This is ridiculous.
Oh.
You're mic'd.
I am. I'm recording all of
Do I
this.
have to watch what I say?
Yep. So this is the gang.
I smell oil.
I was about to ask you, do you smell that?
And it doesn't have an audio level thing. Coming up.
Rich man with a Ferrari.
Rich man with a poor man's Ferrari. Have you ever heard how angry these?
No, start it up.
So it'll crank and crank and crank and crank and crank and crank. Nothing. It'll do that. Next time, starts right up. Now the starting procedure for the carbureted.
Oh yeah, let's hear that.
Eight throats. Let the pumps run, fill the bowl. It's got 8 bowls to fill.
I like it. Starts good.
He's about to scrape like a mother. Damn it, I'm wrong.
How do you like my Honda?
If it was a Honda, it would sound better.
It
You're
sounds
good.
terrible, dude.
They're awful.
Right?
No, I'm calling the police on you.
So
There's someone with a chainsaw in the neighborhood? My cars are just
this is
not
my
really car size.
professional. You'll drive the car. The wind noise is absolutely
I'm just
terrible.
gonna clean up this enormous puddle of oil. It's not that I'm embarrassed, we're just gonna step in it. This car is not that bad.
Is it? Do you like it?
I mean,
Maybe by the time we're done, you're gonna change your mind and buy it.
nice.
It's just small things and everything adds up.
Not a bad car. I mean, it's all original paint.
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't check.
This could be original paint.
Could be.
Also that light bulb.
Give it up.
Thank you. I love how you're doing this.
Of course.
I'm gonna illegally.
Hey, it was fine. A minute
It was
ago.
on for a second ago.
Don't
It's
breathe.
still flickering.
Oh, there you
Ha.
go. Dyna strut bar. That adds $5 to the value of the car.
Yeah. It's billet
I have
with
no
carbon
idea.
stickers.
But the valve cover gasket is leaking right over there. You got a light.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice and toasty. So this is why I need those clips.
Okay.
That's just serviceable.
Hey,
you know?
stop. Do not discard Can-Am.
Oh,
I just want to make sure you knew to
Oh, that's-
stop.
That's already
'Cause it's-
somewhere
okay.
in trash in Salt Lake City.
Because you went back to OEM.
I don't like those because people never clean them. Yeah, that is. But you can't.
What kind
pull
of, this is the kind of workmanship you can expect on M539 restoration.
There was one clip here. I dropped it somewhere in the engine bay. That's gone. All right, so
No
me
life for
and
you.
Tiny Dancer here are gonna do the valve cover gasket and the spark plugs and hopefully bleed the clutch line.
That may be really tight, if so,
No,
or not.
Not at all.
Oh, nice. that was
one is
really,
not even. Yeah, so completely pointless. You ever worked on one of these before?
no.
There you go. Gracias.
De nada, señor. That decided it was coming with you.
So this is, I think, crankcase ventilation.
Yep.
That appears to be leaking. Perfect.
I mean, you say leak, I say seep.
I think I should disconnect the battery. That way I can pull the positive cable as well instead of jumping around it.
Hold on, why'd you get a new M badge?
That one looks like crap. It's yeah, it's pretty weathered and it's coming off. Yeah, see.
All right, well, problem
There's-
solved.
Much easier. Oh, look at that.
Leaking from the separator?
Yes, it's leaking like crazy from there.
Is that where the
Leaking
whole-
there and there?
But is that where all that,
I think so, actually.
I mean, that would save you from having to do a valve cover gasket.
That's for you.
The most important thing in a packet. Haribo macht die Kinder froh.
Okay, let's remove that first then and see what kind of O-ring is hiding there. Oh, these are loose. Worst case scenario, you have RTV.
Yeah.
So this one is ripped, has a tear.
Well, that would explain it.
Yeah, this one is completely buggered. So that's our leak. Not exactly a valve cover leak, is it? This is the issue. That little grommet is split open and it's leaking oil there. Unfortunately, we don't have a new one to replace it with. And this O-ring is not sealing properly either. It's completely loose. I guess we're gonna have to deploy RTV.
Bill may have them in stock for tomorrow.
Yeah, see the puddle there? Definitely
Definitely
leaking
leaking
from that.
from there.
Guess let's do the spark plugs. There's one. That actually looks pretty good.
I like how you're so surprised by that.
I know it definitely wasn't serviced in a while. I gotta say, this magnetic socket is pretty good.
You're not leaving here with it. I'm stealing it.
These are not torqued at all.
Get out.
Yeah. Not torqued at all. So, torque wrench. So anyway, we made the executive decision that we're not gonna do the valve cover gasket because we found our culprit for the leak. And the reason why I don't want to do the valve cover gasket now is I would like to adjust the valves, and apparently you need special tools, well, shims, which we don't have. We only have filler gauges. And if it comes
Adjusted.
yeah. So given that the engine sounds good, it's not clattery, we're gonna leave that alone, and I'm just gonna include the gasket with the purchase of the car, and then the next owner can decide if they want to do it and check the valve clearance. Anyway, let's continue torquing. Perfect, spark plug's done. You can keep this. That's my gift to you.
No, you can
Yeah, it
have
is.
it. That's really
It
cool.
was $7.
Is this bothering you?
That it's dirty? No.
Really? Sorry.
I prefer it dusty
Do you really?
than slippery.
See, this is one of my tricks. I'm not going to show what product this is. Look at this. It's going to look perfectly clean.
Oh, shitness. So I'm Jason Cammisa detailing my engine bay.
See, look at that. Gets plastic.
Shiny, shiny. You're gonna raise the value by $50. Are you going James May on my engine bay now?
Just wait until you see what this 7-minute Cammisa detail looks like.
keep up this way and you're gonna have a job with me.
There you go. Okay, ready? All right, so this is the before because Straighten's car is filthy.
And you can pronounce my name as well.
Okay, and there's the after. This is the official Jason Cammisa treatment. Done. My work here's done. I'm a genius.
What a service, man. What a service.
Ta-da!
All right, so here's our solution. Goop. Here and here, and hopefully that works. And then I'm gonna order new ones, or maybe Bill has replacement ones, or we can ask.
The incomparable Bill Arnold.
Clips. Jason actually ordered that stuff from his local dealer. Finally. It's like you've done this before.
Yeah, a couple hundred times. And then I do a polish on the second coat that I do. Look at that.
Just one pass and it's already looking much, much better.
And that is the quick
Ta-da!
10-second headlight spray. And voila, I present to you the world's ghettoest headlight rejuvenation.
Perfect. That'll last all 3 days.
But it'll be 3 beautiful days.
Honestly, it looks a lot better than before.
Oh, yeah.
That one as well. So now you're gonna try and bleed the clutch line, see if that makes any difference when shifting from second to third. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. So Jason's gonna put pressure on the reservoir. So the main reason why you don't want this car is the sound. Is that correct?
Huh?
Is that correct? The
It
main reason
is-
you don't want this car is the sound.
It's a convertible.
Oh,
And I really don't think a convertible M3 is a thing.
You don't have a, what do you call it? Creeper? For me, creeper usually is,
I am the creep.
I know you are,
want a
but,
glove?
but I usually use old boxes to creep around.
Do you want eye protection?
No, I got safety squints.
Safety squints?
Yeah. Oh, it's coming out.
I see bubbles over here.
I mean, yeah, that's bad. Okay, now that I see it in direct light, that ain't good. It's not terrible, but it ain't good.
I've seen worse. Well, I mean, we got a lot of brake fluid out of it.
Zesty?
You know, I think this is .3.
Ah, that could be the problem then.
Definitely .3.
Do you have to drive to the hospital now?
I'll say more. So far, I'm at 100%. Every tool you've needed, I've had.
Yep.
I'm very, very proud of
Absolutely.
that. You know what that means? That means I worked on my cars too much.
And that's what I respect so much about you, because you actually know about cars and
I
you're
just
still working on them. You're not gonna believe this.
Still filthy?
No, this car has oil leaks.
I believe it. Somebody has previously replaced the badge, and they did it with an axe.
So you're doing the badge?
I'm just cleaning right around it so we can put tape.
Yeah, I was about to say you gotta. Oh my god!
Isn't that hilarious?
They actually used a shovel. Oh, let me see how the clutch pedal feels now. It's softer now. Yeah, definitely lighter than before. Because the first thing I noticed when I sat in the car was that clutch pedal is really firm. So Jason is putting the new badge on.
I mean, that just adds to the
Yeah.
patina of the car.
And like you said, I think this whole car, it's original paint.
I think it is. 3M adhesive remover, kids.
Excellent. While you do that, I'm gonna go pop the... Jason also ordered these, which are the clips for the dash. This has been driving me nuts for the past few days. Well, ever since I got the car. So this is gonna come out. Finally!
BMW.
This is now sitting perfectly in place.
Look at that. It started.
It runs. So, a few things. It needs wheel alignment.
Okay.
It drives straightish, but it needs wheel alignment.
Smelly oil.
Yeah, hopefully that burns off. Or it's just leaking faster now than before. So the clutch feels okay now?
Feels fine.
Yeah?
I mean, it's still a little springy.
To me, it's softer than before. but let's see.
I mean, they're US headlights, so they're... Ow! What the is this suspension on this thing?
Yeah, it's really, it's crashy. I think it needs front struts as well.
It does, I think.
So I did the rear ones, they were completely blown. Another thing you'll notice is everything rattles inside.
Yeah.
Like the door panels,
Everything.
yeah, it's not...
I don't remember E46 as being this rattly, but convertible.
I don't know if it's a convertible thing or
It's gotta
whatever,
be.
but it's really rattly inside. Mine is nowhere near. I think you made the headlights better than before.
I mean, they should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yay! I have contributed in a positive way to another member of society.
So we can
Oh
do the
God,
sport
that engine.
mode.
Sure. Oh yeah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Yeah, don't do that. Because we gotta break the freaking chassis in half.
Yeah. Now, well, hopefully this has got, you know, the... Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it
Yeah.
is. Heard it? Yeah. I think it's the transmission then, synchros. Oh my, we're flying now.
Well, this is not flying. That was just a little bit of... It's got stability control, right?
But yeah, if you try to downshift the third, now I think it'll grind.
Yep. Even I double clutched
did?
and it's still grinding.
Yeah, so synchros, huh? It handles great, right?
God, the steering is so good. Like, you know, we're so hard on... I'm double clutching every shift. We're so hard on BMW, and it's every time I drive like E46, E39, E38, I realize we're not just hard on them for no reason.
Yeah.
It's because these cars were magic.
Like,
magic.
look at this.
I
That was
mean,
beautiful through there.
it's just so... Like, this is a big, heavy, flexible convertible that has no right to do the... It's not that it's like that grippy or that... It's just so cohesively good in ways that modern BMWs are.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
Oh, good. I hope so. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, this
Well, it's
road
not my
is...
driving, it's the transmission.
No.
Oh, there's shit flying all over the place in the car.
This is my local test track.
Man, it's really planted in the corner.
It's... I can't believe
turn,
how
yeah.
flat it feels.
And we were talking about tired E46 M3
Yeah.
with 145,000 miles.
Yep.
Like the front suspension is mostly stock.
This is, by the way, about e-Golf speed. But the e-Golf won't squeal. I love this road. Oh my God.
See?
Oh God, that grind.
It's terrible.
Yeah, you gotta go super slow.
Super slow and then it doesn't grind.
Here's the thing about old cars. Your mission and your channel's mission is to take these old cars and resurrect them and make them perfect.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that shit. So, like, there's a certain, you're just gonna have to drive around it factor
Yeah.
with most old cars. And you'd have to spend $30,000 to make this car perfect, and then it's it's not worth
Easily.
it. And 100 hours of your time.
So I've done about $6,000 in this car so far. And I've done everything on the road, so I've done the best I can.
I mean,
given
look,
the circumstances.
you bought a car, you went on vacation with it.
Yep.
You
I love
came
it.
to my house and ruined your vacation. It was the end of all the fun there.
Yeah.
But no, and then you sell it. Oh God, that throttle, that sporty mode. All right, I'm gonna have to do it. Sorry.
Oh God. Here we go. Yeah. Nice grind.
I mean,
Do you hear the wind noise
Oh
yet?
yeah, I do. Oh God. All right, the grind. I have to.
Grind until you find them. That is ridiculous. That's
Right?
not-
That is not supposed
That's
to be
not
there.
normal.
Yeah. This engine is insane.
I love this engine. It's torquey, it's revvy, it pulls.
I just wish it was geared shorter because, look, I mean, here we are, we're at 65 miles an hour.
That's third.
Third gear gives me 4,700 RPM. I still have second at 60. So 70 miles an hour in second.
Yeah.
Just doesn't work so well with you. You have the Autobahn,
Yeah.
you lucky bastard. The engine's
I
great.
really love the engine. The only thing
I love
would-
the power to it.
Yeah. I didn't expect that. Because even when you, like in your fifth now, 3,000 RPM, it pulls.
Oh yeah, hard.
Like, look.
Oh my God.
See how bad it is?
Yeah, the shocks they're gone.
Yeah, the
There's
fronts are
no
gone.
high-speed damping,
Fronts
so
are
that
gone,
just bam right into the bump stop. The throttle response is ridiculous. And it's just instant. It's got good traction.
Yeah. Grippy tires.
Oh, that's right. You have new tires on it. Right here.
Are you you're gonna do what I'm thinking you're gonna do?
Nope. Because there's a big drop right there.
Oh.
But I am gonna press line right now. Bop, 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 bop.
So when I gave you the E30, I had so many followers on Instagram, right? You're crazy. He's gonna destroy your car. Yeah, it was like I told him, like drive it like you stole it.
I was doing what you asked me to do. Secondly, I would never do anything to your car that I wouldn't do to my own. And
I told you, treat it like your own car.
well, right, I do. It's fully warmed up before, you know, like the joke of it is that I look like I abuse cars for a living. And
But you test them.
I test them, but it's always measured. There are no clutch dumps. Every shift I do, if it's like it's smooth, you know, the whole idea is did you even feel that?
No.
Right? I mean, there's a mechanical sympathy that I have
Exactly.
that doesn't come through on video. And so I always feel terrible when people are like, you beat the shit out of your cars. No. There's a reason the engineers put that red line at 8,000 on this car. And I'm gonna use all of it. But I'm gonna do it when the engine's warm. You know, and I'm not gonna like over rev it on a downshift. But you know, it's fine.
Yes.
It sounds like a friggin' race car. That's the thing is, I
So
don't.
inside, it doesn't sound too bad.
No, it's that rasp, it's that S54 rasp that I just, you know, look, it's a matter of taste. Some people like raspy. We are approaching
The top secret location
top
where
secret
Cammisa
stores his shit boxes.
and one of them is a mint E30 325i Touring.
Yeah.
Finished in some gorgeous blue.
Lazurblau,
That's a nice color.
azure blue. So you're gonna have to mute this because I like to make myself laugh in very childish ways. So how I get into this place is, hey Siri, open my. And
It's not a
oh,
technically swear. Look at that, it opens. Oh yeah, that's
my
bad.
God.
Yeah, it's bad.
yeah,
So let's see if our ghetto fix worked.
yeah.
No,
I mean-
still leaking. It's
Did you fully clean that off?
kind of, sort of. Oh,
The actual plastic piece.
the actual plastic is leaking. Like, see that? I cleaned that off. That's fresh. Mm-hmm. So we actually need the complete crankcase ventilation thing. Oh well. Look at this place.
Hold on. Turn on disco.
So this is Beatrice.
This is Beatrice. Okay, by the way.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. But we got to wait till that light turns off, which will just be a second. And then you get the full.
What's the thing with the f***ing dolls?
So the, hold on, come on. So the real
That is
creepy
so
one is up
creepy.
there. So what happened was I went to go get that one, the one that was behind us.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine's like, you should get a mannequin in there that'll be funny. And I'm like, all right, she can hold the fire extinguisher. Like, that's great. Well, while I'm there, this woman had like 30 of them, and those two were lying down, and she's not supposed to be face down, ass up, but it was just hilarious. Anyway, I was gonna make a railing for there so the tires couldn't roll off, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna spend $100 on wood, or I can spend $50 on 2 mannequins and nail them to the ground. So I nailed the mannequins to the ground, and there they are. See, you're laughing. These are my kids. This is my kids' room.
Beatrice is your...
So Beatrice is my shitbox E30. She came pre-named. I didn't name her.
wow.
But yeah, she's filthy because spider webs are on. But you know, race seats, Spec E30 suspension on it.
So this is just the car you used to just have fun with.
Yeah, I did.
Love the wiring, by the way. This is
Thank you.
approved.
Thank you. Thank you. I noticed that. I didn't do that. Beatrice came pre-ruined. So I've done a couple
there's
things.
not much you can do to make it
No,
worse.
this car is totaled, unfortunately. I can't have the wagon. I can't risk the wagon anymore on track days and
So this is the one that you fully restored.
yeah. I mean, it was always nice, but now it's just.
Paint is gorgeous. Look at that
Ridiculous.
engine bay.
And the thing, the last time I took this on a rally, I drove it across a lake, like there was like a river running across the road, and just then I spent 80 hours detailing it. I'm like, this is stupid. I need a car that I don't want to be this clean.
But this is insanely clean.
No, don't look
The
close.
exhaust manifolds, the place here, the valve cover. This is really nicely done.
Thank you.
So you got awards for this, right?
Yeah, I mean, the big one was first place Concours Legends of the Autobahn. So that got a second place. This got first. So these are my big winners. It's not perfect. Don't look closely, but you know, hey,
Holy cow.
it's your E30 is every bit as clean and every bit as nice.
And
It's
the
an engine
dash
detail away.
doesn't have a single crack anywhere, huh?
Look at this back seat. This tells you everything you need to know about this car. Recaro buckets in the back. Sit in it. I'm gonna move the seat up for you.
No, I don't want to get it dirty.
Oh no. Are you dirty?
Oh, my
No,
shoes.
you're fine.
Not that dirty.
Feel those bolsters in
Oh,
the back,
God.
right?
Oh, yeah, you can cruise on the Autobahn, on the track.
And the
And the headrests are perfect.
so he can't hear me, but the sound deadening is so good that he probably can't hear
Oh,
anything.
you're
See?
right. Do that again.
I know. It's ridiculous. These things are like little tanks, but
Holy.
yeah, I know.
I can barely hear you.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Sound of this door. You think E30s sound good?
Wow.
Love it.
Talk about quality, huh?
Here's the thing: is there's the big 190 versus E30 thing where I clearly I have both of them.
yeah.
There is no contest between the cars in terms of build quality. There's just none. The E30 is a better driver's car. The 190 is a better car. I mean, it's just a better
Overall, yeah.
and it's a better engineered package. It's just much
It's
more
one of the
modern.
best built Mercedes ever.
Ta-da.
Yeah, I love the service position.
I love that this car, sparked the horsepower war that's still happening today. I hate to say it. It makes the S14 just, I mean, people are going to hate me say it. The S14. The
be
correct
honest with
engine
you-
in a 3 Series is a 6-cylinder.
Yeah, it is. Completely agree with you. I would rather take that over M3 any day of the
Oh,
week.
yeah. No question. Look, I did. I have 2 of them. The S14 is just a buzz bomb. It just makes a lot of buzzing noises and nothing else. And this thing, I mean, this is just as fast. It sounds way better. It's smoother. It's quieter. Spaghetti headers from the factory.
Wow.
I mean, this car is so original, I put a Mercedes battery in it, which, cost almost as much as the E30 cost to buy.
You found this one in Germany as well.
Found her in Germany, original owner. She said, I asked her, when I went through the paperwork, she bought it on her, what was this? She bought it on her 36th birthday, and I bought it from her on my 36th birthday, which was really weird.
Yeah.
But when I saw the price she paid, I'm like, why did you spend that much on a 4-cylinder stick shift 190 with crank windows when you could have had a V8 S-Class instead?
Yeah.
And she says, weil es so süß aussah, because it was so cute. It's like, what? Like, you buy a homologation car because it was cute? But that's what she said. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
And I said, well, it has no repair records. She said, yeah. And I'm like, well, did you, do you have them anywhere?
Yeah.
She said, no, they don't exist. I said, why not? She goes, it's a Mercedes. It didn't break. They're like, these things are that bulletproof. So,
But this was built back in the day where engineers built the cars, not the accountants.
2 firewalls. I mean, all Mercedes of the era had 2 firewalls. It's just so overdone. I mean, the floor
I love
is...
it. I definitely want to get one of these one day.
Have you ever seen what the floor looks like in these cars? I know this is nerdy. I don't know if you're going to put you in your video, but
Oh, we will.
So you have original Mercedes Ripsmatten, which are ribbed all-weather mats. This one's filthy.
Beautiful.
Then you have buttoned-in carpet. Okay, carpet is removable for cleaning, but look at how thick the sound deadening is on this. Right? So this is all, it's like 2-3 centimeters thick over here.
They don't do that anymore, do
right.
they?
Yeah, but then now, look at the rest of the car. So underneath it, this is a false plastic floor. Underneath it are all the vacuum lines and the electrical lines and brake lines are all inside the car, run under the floor with a perfect flat floor in there. And then, by the way, the metal down here is tar lined. And then the joke is this car weighs less than the E30 does.
You kidding me?
No, this one is 12 pounds less than my wagon is.
Because it's iconic. They're never going to make a car like this again. Never, ever.
I mean, look, Mercedes spent more developing this rear suspension, just the suspension, than BMW did developing the whole E30. This was a bygone era. This was Mercedes reinventing itself at its absolute peak when they had no choice but to make a new family of engines and a new family of cars for American fuel economy. This is the second lightest car that I own.
Yeah, there's nothing heavy in here, is there? Right-hand drive.
Right-hand drive. It is a 656cc
How do you
3-cylinder.
fit in here?
Fit. You'll fit fine. Hold on.
I don't think I will.
You will.
I'm taller than
I
you.
promise. I don't even drive with the seat all the way back. All right, here we go. Straight and fit test.
Graciously. Actually, I do fit.
See?
This is ridiculous. What's with the clutch?
What do you mean? It's a Honda.
Super light.
It's a Honda. You could drive it with like one finger.
Oh, wow. Me gusta.
It's a good shifter, right?
Yeah, it's a really good shifter. And I can't believe how tiny it looks from the outside, but
It's a Honda packaging miracle.
yeah, plenty of room. Like, look at that. Man, what a car. I love this
Midship
little thing.
amusement.
What year is it?
91.
91?
Request sent.
Boom! I don't know if you can.
Oh, that is so cool.
I mean, come on. How could this not make you laugh? That's so stupid. But you know, you got the reflections of the disco ball on
the
Honda.
cars. On
Oh
Disney
yeah.
now. Man, really nice place.
Thank you. It's my stupid warehouse.
Thanks for
I'm
the
gonna-
tour,
You're
by the way.
welcome. You're welcome. So long as you end on Scirocco, because I have to go.
The baby. So that's your favorite car?
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Because that's basically the car that started for you, or?
It's, yeah, I often wonder what of it is nostalgia and what is the actual car.
Yeah.
If I had to be objective about it, the Cabby, which is mechanically identical to this car, the bitch basket, is more fun because you're sitting more upright and it's like driving a G-Wagon that pulls a G on a skid pad and does, makes the most ridiculous noises. This car's more sorted, so it's not quite as stupid as that car is, but it just makes me laugh every time. I just can't stop laughing. You'll have to experience this motor. This engine is insane.
16 valve?
16 valve. It's 2 liter 16 valve with cams.
4-cylinder.
4-cylinder. It's all factory parts. So it's basically I made the best of what the factory would have been able to make at the time. So it's like 170 horsepower and 1050 kilos.
Yeah, it
So
weighs
2356 is what it weighs in pounds. This is my road trip car. Like if I had to drive to New York tomorrow, it's this.
This is the one? Bill Stein. Way-bar links, dildos, vibrators. You're into some weird stuff, man.
My favorite smell of all the cars too. Like all the cars, they all have a smell.
Oh, this is a comfy seat.
It's not
That's what
bad.
you mean by road trip car. Much respect. Beautiful car.
Thank you.
I gotta come back and then you gotta take me for a driving.
Yeah.
Every single one of these.
Sure. I painted that bumper.
You did?
I did, yeah.
Why?
And I did it with because it was white.
Oh, okay.
And I did it with no clear. And it matches perfectly. I did.
that is
I just took
ridiculous.
it out in the grass. I didn't clean it. I'm like, I can't make it look too good, and I just sprayed it. And the next day I came outside. I'm like, holy shit!
Perfect.
It matches the rest of the car.
I love how the hood is completely
Oh come on!
misaligned.
Oh, God, that better not be a spider web. Look at that. As it should be.
M20.
There's no. So your choice is a 2.5 stock 2.5 or a
Or a
2.7 with a
modified.
cam. With cam gave 1 horsepower. So that's
So that's OEM plus.
That's OEM plus. Drive the wagon, it's better. However,
What are you doing? Grabbing keys?
oh yeah, you have no choice at this point. So the question is, since we have to move the beat anyway,
Drive that?
I mean, you don't want to start a car and not let it warm up.
That's true.
I mean, it's
it's
just
bad for the engine.
It's bad for the engine. So we're gonna pop your right-hand drive, Terry. Pin and throttle bodies, 8,500 RPM. It's a Honda. Ready?
You look so funny in that.
Don't be laughing at me.
My turn?
Your turn.
Really, really cool car.
It's really cool. Wait till it's warmed up, and you can. This is one of the best sounding cars I've ever heard in my life.
4-cylinder?
3.
3.
Listen how it's still fast idling, but listen how filthy it is. Did you just get this like? Wait, so good. I love that. Oh, with the wipers. Yeah, rookie mistake.
Oh, that's the other side.
Would you say you have to expand your horizon? I like that.
Yeah, this is a really fun experience.
We're on the
thus
wrong
far.
side of the car.
My first time driving a right-hand drive car. The shifter is unbelievable.
Right?
Like one.
Yeah, I wish the GoPro could pick that up because you're shifting with one little finger. Doink.
Yep. Rev matching super easy.
Yep. You just want to shift for fun, right? I mean,
So this is a definition of fun in a car.
you're doing 30 kilometers an
And I'm
hour
doing- yeah.
and you're laughing at the light. The wipers.
And the engine is like right next to my ear.
Yeah,
Rev it.
sure.
That wasn't even up to 8 to the red line.
Yep.
Oh my god. Listen to that thing.
So you're gear. That's a 5-speed, by the way. You're in top gear, and that's like.
Just screams.
What have you been doing the speed limit?
I'm gonna have to buy one of these things now.
Yes.
Oh, I totally
So
understand.
far,
now
you're
why.
buying a Mercedes and a Honda Beat. Let's see what other cars we can get you to buy. That intake noise, right?
Oh, intoxicating. And we're barely moving.
Keep going. Keep going. Don't do it till you hit the limiter. Go to the limiter. There you got it. There you got it. Oh, one more.
Crazy. How fast are we going? Oh, 120.
120.
That's kilometers.
Yeah, that's it. You barely broke the speed limit there.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's halfway to the speed limit.
Sounds like we're going a million.
Is this not the most ridiculous thing you've ever experienced?
Outrageous. The intake noise is unbelievable. What a car. I gotta see if they have this in Germany.
Now, Sreten in the wild. And there's a tunnel coming up over here. You can really. And
Oh,
that's
it's
a
a
cop.
cop.
Yeah. Damn it. You can get on it. You're doing 30 and having this much fun.
I don't think Mike is gonna be able to pick that
No,
out.
the might's. It's ridiculous, all right?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So, right. So you have your E60 M5 as the high watermark as for sound. That's a 10. If
But
that's
see-
a 10,
Oh, that's a 10, definitely.
where's
but,
your E39 M5?
it doesn't have that much of intake noise. They can hear at least inside.
Right. Just overall noise, though. If an E60 M5 is a 10, E39 M5 is what?
6?
6. Where's this?
10.
10?
Oh yeah, easily.
This
easily.
ties an E60 M5?
Easily.
I love it.
This is because it's right there.
It's right there. Yeah.
40 kilometers per hour,
Okay.
4,000 RPM.
In second.
And it's so easy to drive it. Look at that. That car is going faster than we are.
We're not at the speed limit yet.
And it feels like I'm doing 300.
Like
I love
all
this
those
car.
cops right there, what are they going to do? Give you a ticket for not speeding?
I gotta
2
see.
grown men in a car the size of a shoe. And there's room in here though, right?
It's unbelievable. Like, look at the room, the headroom.
Yeah. See? Oh, he's going for third. You're in third. Or four. He's going for third. There we go. Third.
I just want more.
Go for the limiter, the speed limiter again. In 5th. There it is.
140 kilometers per hour.
Just like his Autobahn videos at home, except a lot more wipers.
Oh, honestly, I've never had this much fun in a slow car, ever.
Look, I do those videos on the cars, and people are like, "You're just trying to bump up your car's value." No,
Absolutely not.
I drove one of these for the first time, and I laughed for 3 months to buy one. Hilarious. Here goes again. If an NSX, if the first gen NSX, which is the same year as this, right, they both came out at about the same time. If the NSX was half this much fun, I'd own one.
But this is more fun.
Oh God. I mean, there are very few cars in the world that are more fun than this.
Wow, thank you for this.
Oh, you're welcome.
This was a blast.
We're gonna get M539 restorations, buying Hondas and Mercedes,
Oh
and
my God.
see what a bad influence I am. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. It's saying H, H, H. That's the coolest shit in the world.
It is,
I love
yeah.
the shit. Okay, so it's perfect.
That was pretty perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's my baby, of course it's perfect.
That is a brilliant cold start. See, when I see you in this car, you fit perfectly in it.
I mean,
It's just like definition of Cammisa.
I think how old were you when I bought this car? 20 years ago?
I'm 91, man.
Oh my God, you're 91?
Yeah.
All right, so
And this car is
90.
90. Yeah, it's older than me.
Recording, I hope. Yes. So you're gonna punch it in the E30.
E30
In the
Touring.
wagon.
Crisp. Yeah, mine doesn't do this.
It's a little quicker than the Beat.
It pulls. Like I'm in fifth now, I think.
Yep.
And there's. So you did the episode, what was it? Ignition or something? I forgot. Excuse me about
It was
that.
ignition, yeah.
And it was faster than.
So around Streets of Willow with Randy driving, it was, I think, 0.4 of a second slower than a 340i M Sport track and handling pack. But Randy got out of this and was like, get the fucking subwoofer out. Randy curses, by the way. Get that fucking subwoofer out of that car. Give me one more click on the rear bar and I'll beat it. And I'm like, no, it's run what you brung. So we just did it.
Unbelievable. And it's all
just
BMW parts,
Yeah.
just mixed.
well. I mean, it's aftermarket suspension. That's the big, the big
It
deal.
handles amazing.
That's right.
I mean,
How about that steering?
this is really sharp and tight. Fantastic job, my friend.
Thank you.
It's so smooth
Yep.
through the rev range.
But yours is too. I mean,
Torquey.
M20s are just such happy engines. See if you have enough power to make it to the limiter. To do the M20s have the best limiter ever. That's the disappointing thing.
Oh my God. The handling.
I mean, that's the thing is this is a 2.7, but you can't tell from the outside. You can only tell
Absolutely
that,
not.
when you hit the gas.
I love that you kept it stock all around.
I want it to look stock.
So BMW did a BMW thing.
No. Hold on. This is like, what do they used to do? Like when the technical difficulties here. This is how you say a Ferrari was here, and this is how you say a BMW was here. See?
Oh, that's
See
from
the
it?
difference? Yeah, that's the wagon.
You want to taste that?
Yeah, sure. All right. Next up.
Look at that. Dirty E30.
Now the sound you're about to hear is a throw-up bearing.
It's like the car is talking.
On the clutch. Off the clutch. Welcome to Beatrice. Hold on. If you need a temperature gauge, all you got to do is smack. Ready? There we go. Now I have a temp gauge. So on the road in Beatrice, first impressions, it's still a little cold, but first impressions?
I like it. It's so much faster than mine. That's like the very first impression. Oh my God, we're sliding.
Oh, really? You have a flat?
A little bit, yeah.
She likes to rev and hit that limiter.
That is a lovely sound.
Right? Best limiter.
This thing is lovely. It's making all sorts of noises.
Neglected BMW.
The best kind. Thank you so much for the tour. The car
Oh,
is
you're welcome. My children.
so much fun. So much fun.
They're my children. Okay, now you're finding out the real ghetto Jason.
With this car?
Yeah. So here's there's nothing really bizarre about this car, except that so it's a push down for reverse. If you push down and right there, sometimes it won't let you go. So you just kind of be gentle with it and just watch when you come back out. If it doesn't pop up, you'll get reverse when you mean first. I'll walk it through. The only ask, you'll never up if you shift with 2 fingers in this car, because it'll never let you go. And like, just don't like grab it.
Yeah.
Right, because the linkage of these things is little plastic balls.
Wait, so down is pressed down.
Right. What the?
What did I do?
How hard did you press?
I
The shift
pressed
linkage
that
just fell
hard.
off. What the f? The linkage just fell out of the car.
Did it break it already?
I told you to be gentle.
I was.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I didn't press it that hard. I broke the
Open me. He literally didn't even move. Let's just move it back in and we'll jack it up, get under it really quick.
Well, this is going well.
Volkswagen
Volkswagens
Carnage
don't like me.
didn't even move a foot. Oh, that's reversed. I don't think it's your fault. I don't know. If anyone asks me, I'm going to tell them it's your fault. I genuinely...
That is ridiculous. My
don't
first
even
time
know
sitting
how
in
the
the
fuck-
car and...
Something popped out.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Do you see it?
I mean, it's got a rubber box and the whole thing's blown out. What have you done?
To your poor... So this is now fully seated.
Right, and so the only thing that would retain it is the spring, which would have a circlip on it. Oh, here, I found it.
Yeah?
Yep, it's on top over here. Okay, all right, can you press as hard as you can?
Yeah.
Okay, it's locked in.
Locked in?
Yep, it's fixed.
Oh, let me put the rubber boot back in place.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. No, it's clear. It's fixed.
place.
Okay, so those of you watching at home, don't let Sutton drive your car because all he has to do is touch it and things that were about to break,
I'm too strong.
break. It's too strong, yeah.
And your car is
too strong.
Volkswagen, so...
I know you looked at this car and said, wow, that's a masculine, really, you know, manly car.
My first time fixing a Volkswagen.
Hey, you had Volkswagen juice on you. No?
Yeah.
You know what happened? You said in front of it, my dad had a Volkswagen, I don't like Volkswagen.
Yeah.
That's what happened. All right, take two. Look at you being dainty. Unless you're in a Ferrari like that, you should never need more than 2 or 3 fingers to shift on any car ever. And if you do, like there are exceptions. But most of the, see how that doesn't want to pop back up? I can't figure that out.
Stays down.
Yeah, I can't figure that out.
I'll try not to break it any further.
Oh, you already broke it once. Got that out of the way. Fast ratio rack and pinion steering. You'll get a little rubbing from these tires if you get
What? It pulls
in
up
corner.
the hill.
Oh, you're barely in the cam yet.
Yeah, I'm in the second. Steering wheel feels a bit vague, I want to say. Or am I wrong?
Keep light fingers and just remember nice sweeping motions. Old cars, slow steering.
Yeah. It sounds good. I love the sound. And this road is magnificent, by the way. Oh,
There's the rubbing. Ignore it. Doesn't matter.
I don't want to push it too hard through the
You're fine.
corners because
I'll warn you.
I don't want to end up in a ditch.
No,
And
me
then
neither.
there's
Because
hard.
we're ditch and then we roll and then there's no roof and we're
Yeah.
good. There'll be a stretch where you
Chase a potato. You know what? I like it. So
You
these twisty
just-
roads, I think I prefer the E30. Your touring. More my style, let's say.
What about it?
I don't know. The whole feeling, that steering feels better to me than this.
Steering's better.
So this shifter, I thought it was weird when we first set off, but now that I'm driving it,
Yeah.
perfect, intuitive.
It rides like a million
It's
bucks.
comfortable,
Yeah.
really comfortable.
So are these not the best seats you've
they're
ever felt in
fantastic.
any 80s
They are
car?
fantastic. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. I love it. It feels fantastic. And it's all mechanical.
Yep.
That's the best part about it.
Yeah. That's a real cable on the throttle. That's a real cable on the clutch.
There's
That's
nothing
a direct
electronic
shifter
about it.
linkage.
Mechanical injection.
Yep. Flirt.
I'd like you to take over the wheel and show me what this car is capable of.
These are my standards. So I'm such a bitch about these old cars, but the reason is because I know they're a good benchmark. Because this is real and everything today is fake. All the engine noise is fake. And so when I hear fake
Absolutely.
engine noise in a 4-cylinder, I immediately know it because I'm used to hearing real engine noise from a 4-cylinder. And you know, this steering will tell you everything, torque steer included. Or it has no way of filtering anything out. And so when I know modern cars, when there would be torque steer and you don't feel it, you know it's being filtered out. We will quietly go through town.
But you're so quick with shifts, it's insane. It's like
Here's the thing. This is why I say you don't need dual clutch. Call
Yeah.
out a gear number and I'll get there instantly without you feeling it. You don't need.
I don't feel a thing when you do that.
That's the goal. Fourth,
Not a
fifth,
single thing, yeah.
fourth, third, second. That's my thing. First gear. Ready? My goal is to be so smooth that my passenger can't feel a shift.
Not a
If
thing.
you can't feel a shift, then I did okay.
Was that tire speed as well?
Jeep gonna go right?
I don't think so. That is a tight turn.
And bad jump here.
It is absolutely ridiculous that this car can do that.
Feel that drift? Who says front-wheel drive cars can't drift?
Oh yeah, that was
lift up,
amazing.
back rotate.
I would never feel comfortable to do that in this car.
Yeah, you will.
All right, I gotta admit it. It's a really fun car. Really, really fun car. It's being mistreated, huh?
Yeah. Ready? Ready for the experience?
That was awesome.
We're gonna have to wait for the Porsche.
In your hands, this car is incredible.
This car is
Like I could drive with you all day long.
on a back
Just-
road. This is kind of on the bumpy type, really tight, twisty stuff that we have here. I haven't taken you into the bumpy stuff. This, I don't know of too many cars that can keep up with this.
Oh, I wasn't ready for
I
that.
know. That's why I did it.
Hell yeah.
Smell of the rubber. To how much
Is that, by the way?
that is? That's a Camry.
I saw that yesterday.
Yeah, it's a Fast and
What the
Furious.
actual shit?
Yeah, we don't know. Let's see if the GoPro can get that. Yeah, it's gotta be good in my neighborhood. I can't do, nasty stuff.
I think it's crystal clear what a fucking national treasure Jason is. Not only did he let us stay in his home, work with me on the M3, goof around with his cars and made me a delicious breakfast, he also offered to organize an impromptu subscriber meet and greet in his Revelations studio. I posted on my Instagram and YouTube community page 2 days in advance about it, and rather delightfully a ton of people showed up. Haggerty bought pizza and drinks for everyone, and it was an incredible experience for me to meet and talk to some of you in person. Then Jason had a brilliant idea for me to install the new CCV part that a local legend Bill Arnold brought. Thank you, Bill, in front of everyone.
Standard feature in every BMW, oil leaks.
I felt like a magician.
There it is. The old one.
This was your idea. Look at this.
Anyone know how to work in a car?
Real life.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
You have a lot of fans over here.
Thank you, I see that, yeah. That is it. Fixed.
And yeah, we learned quite a few tricks with
That's good to hear.
cars that we learned on our own too. Have a son over here. And
Hi.
have another.
Sorry, my hand's a bit oily.
Do you mind if I get a picture with you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Anywho, thank you to all of you that made time to come out and hang out with us. It was a perfect ending to this epic road trip. Lastly, in case some of you already haven't, be sure to check out Cammisa's videos on Haggerty's YouTube channel. They make the highest quality and funniest videos on the platform. Believe you me.
Anyway, I want to give you a hug, dude. This was
Absolutely amazing. My pleasure. Awesome. Really fun.
no, truly. This was absolutely awesome. Start.
This is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You're supposed to travel around the world and pretend you're a celebrity, and next thing you know,
You're a celebrity.
people are like, he's a celebrity. So now you're gonna leave, and you're gonna go to LA. And
So now I'm gonna go back to your garage. I have to put the engine bay back together. So we gotta do that still.
he never stops. Like this is it's real.
Oh, I love wrenching.
Let's go.
I miss it.
Let's go.
I miss it.
Listen, I got 12 broken cars.
Well, if I had time, we would do that swap you want to do between Beatrice and the Touring. It would be fun.
Okay. I mean, it's only 25 hours of work.
It's fine. I'm game.
So coming up, he is going to come back to America and rent on my cars.
One of two things are gonna happen. You're gonna come to Europe, or I'm gonna come here. I don't know what's gonna happen first. But
¿Por qué no los dos?
Yeah.
I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing this
then
episode.
the next time I gotta drive the Scirocco and the Cosworth
And the Ferrari.
and the Ferrari. Yeah.
Time to finish the work on this car, and then you go to bed.
So let's go wrench a little bit and then eat cheesecake. They bought
Yes.
cheesecake. Yeah.
Cheesecake it is.
We are at the end of the journey, back in LA for a day. Tomorrow morning, I'm flying back home to Germany. E46 M3 6-speed convertible, over 2,000 miles in this thing. It didn't miss a beat. It didn't give me a single issue. That being said, I did do a lot of work on it along the way, which was a lot of fun. San Francisco was epic last few days. Jason is an incredible friend, incredible host, super fun to hang out with. The way he hosted me in his lovely home, helped me work on the car, and the way he drives his cars is absolutely insane. You have no idea how much fun it is to be in the passenger seat when he's doing goofy stuff with cars. And then organizing that get-together was amazing. We posted that 2 days prior, and we had between 50 and 80 people showing up, which was amazing. Meeting some of you in person, hearing the stories, how you like the channel, how you like the videos is amazing. Thank you so much for that, and it just keeps me motivated to keep going. So next year we're gonna organize pretty much the same thing in Germany, probably even bigger. I'm gonna plan in advance. I'm gonna post everything in advance so you can come, you can see the projects, we can hang out, talk about the oil leaks and, you know, usual stuff. As for the car, it's staying here in California. I'm not going to take it back home with me. 2 reasons. Number 1, I already have 16 cars, many of which you don't even know about. So I wanna finish some of the old projects and not add another one. Number 2, I love E46 M3 and I'm definitely gonna get another one, but it's going to be a coupe. It's not going to be a convertible. That being said, I love the convertible right here, right now in California. It's lovely to cruise down with the top down, and it is a beautiful looking car. It looks really good with the windows down, roof down, beautiful car. But you know me, I don't like sunroofs, let alone one big one. So it's gonna stay here. Then I'm selling this car and meeting a potential buyer in I don't know, 30 minutes or so. He flew in last night from San Jose, and I'm gonna meet him now, so hopefully he likes the car and buys it. Lastly, I wanna give a huge thank you to everyone that helped me during this trip. Guys from Salt Lake City, JR, Amelia, Brandon, John, thank you so much once again. Then guys from Agora Hills, EAD Motorsports, thank you so much. Everyone from San Francisco, all of my friends in Santa Barbara, everyone that was with me in the car, my girlfriend especially had a lot of patience, and Cody and Alex for sitting in the back. This seat was horrible. I know, I'm sorry for that. Next time I'm definitely gonna get a 4-door. Then we come to Beamer World. On behalf of myself and my fans, thank you so much. You made this entire trip so much more easier and so much more enjoyable. Getting parts that quickly was absolutely insane. They're really nice guys. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you to entire Beamer World team. And I do hope we're gonna work together in the future. The link is in the description, so please check them out. Know that if you buy parts from them, you're gonna be buying parts from proper enthusiasts, someone who loves this community, and to me, that means everything. So thank you again for the millionth time. One last topic before I leave. How did you like this project series? Would you like me to do this again? Because I certainly would. I'm already planning to do something next year, and it would be ideal if I can do it once or twice a year. I love being in the United States, especially in California. So let me know what you think. I have something in mind for next year. As always, thank you so much for following along. I hope that you enjoyed this series. If you did, perhaps consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. Adios from California, and see you soon.